Hi, everybody. Oh, yeah. Apparently, we have to start a new game. Already updated it. We have new pictures. We already have a death collection. I don't know. That person. There's nothing new here. But when you go here, and then here, this character bios is still the same, and there's no new concept art. Like that's not something that gets added. Wait a minute. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Anyways, we're gonna start a new game because that's what Gatobob said to do. You have to start a new game, and then you have to do everything from the you have to pick the person auctioning you off. So we're gonna start. What is usually our name? Why am I even trying to like decide? Dang. You can't have more than 10 characters? Oh, this is new. Kind of. This game may use pronouns for the players of dialogue. Okay, that I know. I'm gonna pick this one. I usually pick this one, but I'm feeling it different today. Yeah. Oh, there's still a map and everything. That's nice. She's waking up. Oh, just a sec. Something was pressed against my face. I barely had time to register the sound of the car's engine before I passed out again. Dang. Where? I hate that I can't put another E. Whoa. Where am I? I looked down, horrified to see only shackles. We love shackles. I couldn't see anyone else. Hello? I haven't played this in a minute. Suddenly a cheerful voice rang through speakers, placed around the room. Good evening and welcome. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, have I got a treat for you? She's fresh, healthy, and alert. I'm sure she'll be versatile enough to fulfill any of your needs. The voice chuckled softly. Now, I'm sure you all know the drill. I'll start asking questions, and you lovely folks can begin bidding at any time. We all know who that is. Red is my favorite color. Get on with it. Shut up, unless you're bidding. You sound like a hag. You little shit. I bet you can't even afford anything here. Get back to... Now, no. Shouldn't we save our passion for the main event? For a moment, the voices went silent. Shall we ask our items some questions and begin the bidding? Yes, please. Excellent. Let's begin. We'll start the bidding at 100. Huh? That is not nearly enough. I wondered briefly about what it was even 100 of. I cannot be that dumb. I decided I didn't want to know what I was worth. Here's our first question. What are you doing here? I waited for a moment, realizing he was addressing me. See what I mean? Dummy dingus. I don't know. How the hell should I know? And refused to answer. We're just gonna say I don't know. Or well, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Am I supposed to know what's going on? 110. Oh, I struck her chord. That's nice. Wonderful. Now, do you consider yourself to be athletic? We're gonna be honest and say no. There was no point in lying. Not really. Uh-oh. Here's a fun one. Are you scared? Would I be scared in this situation? If I had no prior knowledge, I'd probably be scared. So let's do this. What the hell kind of questions are these? I doubted that I could hide the shaking in my legs anyway. Fine, yeah. 130. Okay, let's see. How much money do you make? I'm gonna be honest. I'm practically broke. Good. Okay. How well do you follow instructions? I can actually follow directions quite nicely, so. Oh, 140. Oh, this one's interesting. Are you a virgin? We've been very honest lately. Yes. 190. Ugh, you're disgusting. Shove a sock in it. Don't worry, just a couple left. Do you enjoy camping? I stood there stunned for a moment. What does that have to do with any of this? Do you know what any of this is? No. Let's pretend we don't. The only time I experienced camping was when I was younger, like in middle school. I had to go to summer camp. Because, God forbid, you had to take care of your kid during the summer, right? So... Because they took our phones. So, no music. I couldn't put my headphones on or nothing. I'm gonna say it was okay. But I did make a couple memories. 200. Alright. You're doing wonderfully. Last question. Who would you like to go home with? Now this is the money shot. This is the one. What? I looked at the windows across from me in the dark room. Alright. We can point at the announcer now because of the DLC. Point at the announcer. I'm so ready. Wait, let me save. Oh? The announcer suddenly laughed with a strange bark. Stop messing around. The announcer cleared his throat. Yes, of course. I'm very flattered and I would simply love to take you home, but I'm afraid the show must go on. I love you, please. These lovely and very patient patrons have paid good money to be here today. They had to pay to be there. Think about it. And they're paying only a couple $100 for somebody? That's whack. So, let's wrap up the bidding, shall we? Beg the announcer to take you home. Who said we weren't gonna do that? Yeah. Wait. Please. I fumbled for reasons. These people all sound insane, and he doesn't? Surely I stand a better chance with whoever is doing the announcing here. I want to go with you, not them, please. I flushed at the sound of desperation in my voice. Please, let's let this work. That's kinda cute. You know, maybe you should take her home. She has my back. My wingman. Wingwoman. What the f are you talking about? We've already bid. Relax, there's other choices, aren't there? Oh, of course. Imagine? Like, that's actually that's something to think about though. If I were to go with one of the other people, they would have to stay there and pick another person. I wonder if they survive. We have a very diverse and exciting selection of products for you to pursue today. See, you can just bid on another one. Oh, it was so interesting to him. I'm sure his fans would love to see another show. What? What'd she say? Wait. I'm reading this and I'm not comprehending it. I stood there frozen, listening to the exchange. Something about the blue window's voice changed when she mentioned a show. I'm humbled and flattered. Whatever you're deciding, get it over with. Oh, yes, I'm terribly sorry for the interruption. Well, how about this? If you're willing to so graciously relinquish this delightful specimen to myself, I'll give you three a 10% discount on your next purchase. Oh, you're too kind. I happily accept. And I'm sure the others do too. Don't talk for me. But I guess it's fine. I don't really want this one anyway. Oh, I'm shedding a tear. Silence overtook the room again as the others waited for the green window to speak. It's fine. I can wait for another one. So it's settled then. What an exciting turn of events. I suppose I'm the one who won this bid. He let out another barking laugh. Let's get her packed up and move on to our next product. I felt a sharp... If this is what's gonna continue, I'm gonna stop. I need to read. I felt a sharp jab in my ankle. What? I tried to bend down to inspect the pain, but I just crumbled to the floor. I'm gonna say crumbled because why crumpled? There was pain in my leg and I couldn't move. Just one leg? I was seeing double and trying to speak, but I passed out. We made it.
Yes!
Ooh. You are now entering the Show Must Go On DLC. This content has its own warnings, so please check them out if you have any concerns. The sexual content toggle for this DLC affects some scenes, but doesn't remove sexual content entirely. I tried my best to censor it. Okay, let's read the warnings now. Uh-oh. Non-consensual filming and live streaming. Hi. Forced and unconscious undressing. Now, this basically gives away who he is, if anyone hasn't figured it out from playing. Because I might do a re-recording of the first two games, because you won't be able to know unless. Violence, beating, knives, burning, various weapons, high. Forced feminization? Don't know what that means. Mild. Joint dislocation. We love reading these. This is so fun. High. Foot mutilation, high. Eye mutilation, extremely high. Asphyxiation and hanging. There's more. There's more. High. Gun imagery and sound. So I might get a little, jolt. High. Imprisonment. Mild. That's the more tame. Torture, drugging, mind break themes. Extremely high. Unreality. Mind control themes, high. Described hallucinations, medium. Non-consensual auto-cannibalism, medium. I have no idea what that is. Gutting, gore imagery, high. That's my favorite one.
Hey, yo,
I wish it was extremely high. Self-harm, cutting self, high. Implied necrophilia, medium. Forced sexual performance for an audience, high. Sexual assault and extremely high. The asterisk was for the sexual content enabled at the beginning of the game. Well, now we know. I understand. Hey, we got a status bar. I'm excited. The first thing I noticed was a pounding headache. Then a strange sound. Clicking? Not really strange. Sounds like a computer. Simple. I strained to hear as the clicking became read. The rapid tapping of a keyboard. I opened my eyes. It's dark. Why am I so uncomfortable? I began to register my position, kneeling on the floor with my arms above my head. I tried to lower my arms, and I heard the unsettling clink of heavy chains. Oh. Oh my gosh. Someone was in front of me. Oh, I wish I had one of those lights. Look who's awake. Right on schedule. Hopefully I'm wearing clothes. I jerked in surprise away from him, but the chains held me in place. The voice was strange, flat, and mechanical. I couldn't make out his face. So, how are you? You remember what happened? As my brain started waking up, 1,000 questions started to bubble to the surface. Oh, that's a lot of choices. Never have I ever. Where am I? Who are you? What's on your head? Try to answer his questions. Scream. Now, who in their right mind would scream? Oh, well, someone who doesn't know what's happening, of course, duh. But like, scream? You're in a dark room. You see a bunch of like lit up monitors, a camera, and a dude with ears, and you're gonna scream. I mean, I guess that's logical. I don't know. I don't even know what to pick. There's too many choices. If it was 3 choices, I'd be able to pick. But this is... I can't count. 5 choices. That's too many choices. Okay. I don't think we should get to his whole what's on your head thing. We know who this is. But usually if some crazy person is asking you questions, you might want to answer. Like, if I were to say, where am I would technically be answering one of his questions, because to him, I would be like, it would be as if I don't know what happened. So that would be answering one of his questions, which was, do you remember what happened? I'm gonna say, where am I? Where am I? I forgot that these people, they're funny. They talk in a specific way. Okay. You're exactly where you asked to be. He chuckled softly. Don't worry about that. You made a choice. I'm blushing. Can't see it, but I'm blushing. We love the heart. Oh my gosh. I remember when the heart was on there. A choice to become my lovely co-star. And I have to admit, I'm a bit giddy. No one ever asked to come with me before. And it's been so long since I put on a show. Oh, 2 cameras? As he spoke, I tried to take note of my surroundings. It's so dark. But I looked at the man in front of me. Aside from the strange ears and what appeared to be a tail, he's so short. And he has a slender build. Oh my gosh, he's the perfect person. A little flame of hope came to life in my chest. I definitely made the right choice. I could have a chance in a fight. This bitch has got to be kidding. Uh-oh. Wait, how do I get the thing down? Ooh, I found it. I looked down at myself, and my train of thought was completely derailed. Ooh, underwear. Oh, what I'm wearing. And it's lacy? This definitely isn't mine. Ah, yes, your outfit. You're so amazing. I want to get you. I thought it would be perfect for your first show. What do you think? I don't even know what it actually looks like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not be mean. That's not what we're here for. We're here for a good time. Give my clothing back, you mother... Shh. Can't I have some clothing? I hate this girly stuff. I guess it's cute. When did I change? Did you... I'm trying to get real close to this dude. Like, intimate type close. I know that there's not gonna be a map. There can't be. This room is so dark. Like, it's so dark in here. So, dang, what should I pick? I guess it's cute. Oh, you like it? It does look so cute on you. I spent quite a bit of time picking the right set. So I am wearing a bra. We're going to have so much fun. How does he know like what size I am? And I just know chat will love you. Chat? Yeah. Yes. The question popped up before I could think about it. Yes, darling. In just a few moments, we're going live. It's a big audience we've gathered. Oh, and I almost forgot. You can call me Fox. Everyone else does. Yo, I get so bashful when it comes to him. It's insane. He placed a finger to my lips and I felt an odd sensation of a claw above it. Don't worry, I don't need your name. I already know it. That's nice. I opened my mouth to protest, but he had already turned away. I looked at the equipment surrounding me. They're cameras. A deep fear started to creep up my throat. Wait, you can't film me. Shh, we're starting. Hello? Can you hear me? What kind of mic you got? How's the feed? I could tell he wasn't speaking to me. I couldn't quite see around him because it's so dark. Yes, you too. My goodness, you got in here fast. He cleared his throat and stood up straight. I'm so excited. I don't want to sleep until I'm done. Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad you can join me on such short notice. Oh? Oh yes, I missed you too. Yes, my beautiful patrons of exquisite taste. Welcome back. He lifted his voice and spoke in a deeply expressive way to his audience. It overcame the mechanical flatness that seemed to be caused by his mask. I've got such a treat for you today. How do people like this get caught? A fresh face. Please say hello to Degenerate. She was going to be used for other business, but she wanted to come here instead. I squinted at the computer screen. Bro, it was some kind of chat room and a video feed of me. These people are watching me. Beg them to help you, insult them, stay silent. The top two are dumb, so I'm gonna stay silent. I sink lower into my position, held up by shackles. There's no point in screaming or crying, I can tell. Oh, look at his keyboard, that's cool. I need to be patient and careful and wait for my moment. Oh, Ranker, that is disgusting. Who's Ranker? Maybe later, maybe later. Come on now, guys. Know the drill. We need to pace ourselves. We need to make it last, right? Let's start small. No. He suddenly got close to me. He gently grabbed one of my pinky fingers. I tried to pull away, but my hands were shackled together and chained up. Get those bets ready. This counts as first blood, alright? He yanked my finger backwards with vicious force. My scream dissolved into a pained groan. I looked back up to him, half expecting him to be facing a computer, but he wasn't. He was staring intently at me. My hands were shaking as I tried to hold back tears. Not bad at all. Should I leave it there? Or should I put it back? Please tell me I get a choice. I opened my mouth and choked down a whimper before speaking. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Put it back. I wanted to say put it back. He seemed pleased by my request. Of course. I probably should have done that. He immediately grabbed my finger and pulled it back into place. The wet grinding sound in my hand made me feel sick. But I managed to endure it without screaming. Hey! Got my sanity back. And it did seem to feel slightly better. We're doing so well so far. We only got hurt once.
Alright.
And we're doing pretty good, yeah. I flinched as he moved, but it was only to turn to the screen again. So, what do we think? Yes, I think so too. His tail swished behind him excitedly. Aww. Already? He laughed sharply. Well, with a donation like that, your wish is my command. So, feet again, Pandemonium. I'm just teasing, of course. Let's see what we can do. He took a theatrical bow before stepping back towards me. Wait, don't. No. He ignored me completely as he bent down to my level. My protest cut off in surprise as he reached behind me. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. I heard him breathing through the mask as he took a moment to squeeze the flesh. He slid his hand slowly down into the crook of my legs. Then he pulled, yanking my shins out painfully from under me. I yelped as my weight dropped entirely to my shackled wrists above me. What are you doing? He continued to ignore me and adjusted the camera. Or a camera, did it say? I don't know. Now that my feet were in front of me, I realized that they too were shackled together. I shuddered as he held one of my feet and rubbed it with a clawed thumb. Take a good look, guys. Ooh, knife time! I love knife time. The glint of a knife seemed to stop my heart for a moment. The fact that you can see it is beyond me. Things are about to get messy. I tried to jerk my foot out of his grasp, but his grip was as tight as the iron shackles. Pain streaked up my leg as he pressed the tip of the knife to my soul. Into my soul. And not soul as in S-O-U-L. S-O-L-E. So right at that part of the foot that's just... we love it. I clenched my jaw and tried not to scream. I didn't want to give these people what they truly wanted. But you know what's happening. I didn't want to look, but...
yeah.
Caught my gaze, and a knowing look crossed his eyes. He plunged a knife deep into the bones and tendons of my foot. I only realized I was shrieking a moment later. You've got plenty of blood now. I was shaking uncontrollably and heaving from my wrists. Made it terribly obvious. She's gotten nice and wet. Yikes. What do you think, chat? He leaned closer to me. Did I have a feel? He didn't look at his screens or wait for an answer. Uh-oh. He shoved his thumb into the wound in my foot, tearing another scream from me with a stick claw. Maniacal laughter. No? Uh-oh. My vision wavered as he massaged his thumb roughly in the wound. Did you beg for this? Or did you forget? Please, I didn't. You did though. He flipped the knife in a show for the camera. You did. And I think chat would like to see some more blood. Isn't that right? I want to feel your tail. Is it as soft as you claim to make it look? He finally relinquished my foot and turned to his monitors. After reading for a moment, he chuckled. You guys are so one-track minded. That's why I love you. But do you love me? As the pain from my foot turned into a duller ache, I noticed the pain in my wrists again. I struggled to get my feet back under myself, and he noticed. Here, let me help you with that. I cursed myself for flinching from him again, but he simply pushed my legs into the first position. Now, chat is still thirsty. What do you think? Dang, I don't know what to do. It's a pretty cool live stream though. I'd pay to watch this.
Huh?
Because we know that this is what gives them the satisfaction. This usually leads to death because you're not entertaining enough. Do whatever you want option could lead, I think one of two ways. It's like he does do whatever he wants and then you end up dying, or you're just boring because you want it to happen. And then there's the aggressive. So I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I think I'll just give him the satisfaction. Please stop. Please. Don't do whatever you want. Just stop. No. I gasped as he lunged close to me without warning and cradled my jaw in his hand. Oh, I forgot he's, possessive. That's the one thing he is, definitely. You will do whatever I want. He lowered his voice to a whisper. I'm gonna try, though. I'm gonna try. I want you to keep begging and crying for the cameras. And I want you to bleed. I think I did pretty good. He moved to give a clear view for the cameras. He raised the knife, my blood still clinging to the edge. I sucked in a breath in preparation as he lowered it to the skin of my chest. He raked it shallowly across my body, slicing part of the lacy top he dressed me in. It stung, but I kept my composure as well as I could. For a moment I wondered why he would cut apart the underwear he must have bought. I looked down at his knife, and the absurdity of that thought almost made me laugh. What is happening to me? Why did she mention like how much it costs? The sting of the blade interrupted the chaos of my thoughts. I couldn't suppress a groan this time. He was cutting deeper than before. You know what would make me really happy? If he carved a heart at some point. It would be so cool, I think. A hot trickle of blood made its way over my heaving chest. I barely registered a low hum coming from him as he stroked warm fingers over my bloody chest. The sensation made me shiver involuntarily. Lovely. He raised the knife to my collarbone. I winced before the knife touched me, but it didn't prepare me for the intense pain. I couldn't help but cry out. It hurt so much worse than the other cuts. His other hand had dipped into my waist. My composure was breaking. I could feel it. He kept cutting, and I kept crying. When I raised my voice, his hand squeezed my waist, digging claws into my skin. I glanced down and choked. My entire body was covered in blood now. Is he going to kill me like this? That'd be rather boring, don't you think? As if he could read minds, he stilled his hands and leaned in close. I could hear him breathing hard through the mask. I didn't dare to speak. Well, there was no two I added by myself. His ear twitched toward the computers, and then he stood up. He wiped off the blade as he read the words on the screen. Yeah, I got a little carried away. Can you blame me? He looks like that emoji. His hips swayed to the side as if all he'd done was some kind of charming... Whoa, these words. I learned new words with this game. Foible? Oh wow. Thank you for the generous...
Bruh.
Thank you for the very generous donation, wound fucker. Is there something special you'd like to see? Anything for my most loyal customer? Who is that? Damn. Oh, of course. Is that all? He suddenly turned back to me. God, no more. That's not even the start. That was like the appetizer. He circled behind me and crouched in a fluid motion. I flinched at the sound of a metallic click, but to my surprise the wrist shackles were disconnected from the chains above me. I fell forward clumsily until I was caught by clawed hands. No, come on back up. He pulled me back upright on my knees against him with surprising firmness. My hands were still bound to their shackles, but I relished, yes, the release of the strain from hanging. My relief was short-lived as he grabbed my chin from behind and forced me to look into the cameras. You've been so quiet, darling. Why don't you say something nice for your admirers? His claws dug into my chest in direct contrast to his sickly, sweet tone of voice. Stay quiet. Please, I don't want to die. bit at the camera.
Hi everybody.
What should I do? Honestly, because I'm a jokester, I love jokes, I would say hi. That's what I would do. Because I know it would make him laugh. He's so shy. He forced my head to shake with his hand. That's okay though. We can see you trying your best, can't we? Something wrapped around my neck from behind. A wave of panic washed over me as I tried to grasp it with my bound hands. It was some sort of cable, pulling tighter and tighter. I couldn't grab it. I can't breathe. I tried to throw myself to the side, but all it did was tighten the wire around my neck. Both increased urgency, I claw at my own neck. I can't. I don't want to say the name again. That's such a... Why? You know... Wound fuck. Panic eclipsed all over all other sensation. I dug my own fingernails deep into my neck. I think I snaked this one from your boy. Huh? Wait, what does that mean? Whose wound? It wouldn't move, it's so tight. I can't. The shackles on my wrist got heavier and heavier. I thought they were taken off. It was a little funny. I think he was a bit upset. I think we're talking about Derek. The wire, I have to. My shaking hands kept dropping as I mentally screamed at myself to lift them. To pull the wire off, to do anything. He has good taste, just like his old man. We're talking about Derek's dad? His hands fell into my lap like lead. Oh, my hands fell into my lap like lead. My vision darkened. Oh no, are we dying? Fox's voice became jovial static. I couldn't feel anything. Nothing at all. Did I? Oh, thank goodness. Something hit me. My desperate lungs tore in a violent inhale from the air. My body exploded into a terrible mess of coughing and sobbing. I began to writhe against the ground. When did I fall? What is happening? Okay, oh nation. We can wrap it up with, how's it going, sweetie? Huh? Fully Loaded wants to see you perform. These names. I was still gasping. I could barely understand what was happening. You need to wake up. He grabbed my head. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. Before I could register what was happening, he slammed my face into the floor. I felt the crunch on the floor of on the front of my face throughout my whole body. I was fully paralyzed with agony. He pulled my wrist up and reattached them to the chain above. Blood streamed down my face. Haha, stream, get it? I couldn't do anything but stare in shock. He grabbed the sides of my head and forced me to look straight ahead. Are you guys ready for the finale? It's over already? He pressed himself into the back of my head. I froze in recognition as I felt his erection rub against the nape of my neck. I was surprised to feel him let go and walk away. Huh? When he came back, No, this stream was terrible. There's a gun. He has a gun. This stream was whack. If he's just gonna end it with a gunshot. When he came back, my blood ran cold. He waved a gun in clear view of the cameras. No, wait. Shh. I'm not going to kill you. If you do a good job anyway. Yay, okay, we have a chance. Actually, he turned to his monitors. Why don't we play a little game? It'll be fun. I heard the rapid tapping of the keyboard. I've made a poll. Oh! This is creative. He turned back to me with a horrific glint in his eyes. Oh yeah, he's definitely That's number one. Number one. He's number one. Yeah. I cringed involuntarily as he approached me and raised the gun to my face. Degenerate here is gonna open her mouth and give the barrel of the gun the best we've ever seen. What? And you guys will vote on whether or not I pull the trigger. What do you think? Do I get a choice? I trembled as he read the screens. He looked back at me. Ready to get to work?
Oh, come on, man.
They already want me to die. Like, I didn't do anything. They already started voting. Refuse to participate, obey reluctantly, obey confidently. We obviously know what refusing to participate does. So, that's immediate death. Right there, straight up the bat. What does reluctancy do to an audience like this? Let's think about it. Some people will probably be like, oh, she's cute or whatever when she's, or confidence is like, oh, she's cocky, you should just shoot her. So, should I do a confidence? Because this is for him too. Like, I'm doing this for him as well. I'm gonna do the confident one. I can do this. I can do this. I just have to imagine it's not a gun. I leaned forward and opened my mouth. He gleefully shoved the gun inside. I immediately tasted... Bro, how? It must... Oh. Damn, I gotta read. My nose must be broken. That's great. I won't let that distract me. What? I stuck my tongue out and made sure the cameras could see. I'll give you a show. I leaned further forward, straining against the chain above. He responded by pushing the gun deep in my throat. I choked briefly but kept my mind on task. My life depends on this. My body hurts so much. I turned the pain, groaned to a moan. I heard his breath catch even through the mask. No, it's not. Do you see that pole? He said it's working. This is crazy. I made sure to keep moving my tongue. I was concentrating so hard on the cameras I nearly missed the sounds he made. Undoing his belt? I risked a glance, and my suspicions were confirmed. He undid his pants and started palming himself. Take that as a good sign. Again, the pole. Not a good sign. If he likes it, maybe they like it. Oh, that was just to scare me. Interesting. Beautiful tactic. I let out another moan for the cameras. And if they like it, hopefully, I could hear him panting. This isn't so hard. It went down. Now you're getting it. He was practically moaning. I hope... why did I say hope? I hope that green bar goes up. I made a show of licking the length of the gun barrel. I was shivering. The pole, though. You might have to work a little harder to impress chat, though. I wrapped my lips around the gun. My thoughts wandered to the people watching. Chat. How many people were watching this? My shivering became shaking. Come on. I could feel a hot flush flooding my face. Is it them watching me? Is it him? I think it's both. Or am I have to focus on survival. Just a little more. I obeyed him and ignored everything else. It's just a gun. My thoughts were interrupted as the gun was suddenly pulled from my mouth. He was looking at the screen. Alright, we lost. This game, we lost. What a damn shame. I thought you did really well. Yeah. Because I picked the thing that would make him satisfy him. Because I'm just like, wait, what? But they're the ones in the No way, they're gonna count the shows. What a jump scare that was. From the beginning? Brett. I like to look at the art after I'm done. Damn! We barely did anything! We didn't do nothing. Go back. That was stupid. We didn't do anything. We're gonna do the same thing. Right? We're gonna do the exact same thing we did. Okay, we're back. Now we're gonna obey reluctantly this time. I still lost. That shit got me again. What would have happened if I said no? The obvious, right? No way. I think I know what to do. I know what to do. I definitely know what to do this time. I wanna at least pass the first show. At least. So what we were choosing was wrong. It's the stuff before that is determining what is happening at the end. We're gonna ask who he is. I'm the announcer from the auction. You asked to come with me. Don't you remember? But don't worry about that. You made a choice. Can't I have some clothing? Oh, I'm afraid not. It's really more of a bearskin type of show we're doing. You get it, don't you? He laughed quietly to himself. We're going to have so much fun. Oh, let's insult them. What are you looking at? You sick f***s. Why aren't you calling the police? What do you think they're here for? This is why I don't like the aggressive option, because it's dumb. What's wrong with you? I strained against the chains. His sharp laugh cut through the air again. So feisty. I forgot he does like that. We do love the spirited ones, don't we? Oh, and a big win for Diamond. You really do have such excellent intuition. What the fuck is he talking about? What is this? I gritted my teeth. Yelling isn't getting me anywhere. Oh, Ranker, that is disgusting. Maybe later. What was he? What did Ranker? You know what? This time I'm gonna... No. I think putting it back is the right way to go. Because he's pleased by my request. We know all that. Let's do that one. He laughed. Because we're gonna do the whole feisty one. He laughed sharply. I had a feeling he'd say something like that. He leaned in close to me and lowered his voice to a whisper. Chat adores the feisty ones. This is what we were missing. The information. He moved to give a clear view for the cameras. Yup. I spat as hard as I could at the camera in front of me. I bet that was expensive, wasn't it? I realized with some sense of satisfaction that I got to the lens. He shoved me forward into my face. I struggled with my shackled wrist underneath, until a swift kick collided with my ribs. Pain exploded through my torso. I couldn't breathe. Whoops! I clicked too fast. I lay there paralyzed as his shoes walked past me to the camera. A flash of metal on the tip of a shoe told me why it hurt so much. Oh wow. I wondered if he broke a rib. There. How was it? Nice and clear again? Yes, very funny. You guys are so... He started laughing. Really? You bet that much? You really do have excellent intuition, Diamond. Who is Diamond? Congratulations on your big win. Hmm? Oh, yes. Of course I haven't forgotten. A hand clasped around my neck and yanked me backwards onto my knees again. I wheezed, still struggling to breathe. Break time's over. That was not a break. We're back here again. I feel like this doesn't happen if you pick certain things. But you know what we're gonna do? We are going... Because I feel like once you get here, it's immediate death. Right. I'm not scared anymore, I'm confident. Because we're going to beat the... Like, we're gonna pass the show. Okay. Do all that. Up. Alright. So we... Oh! Holy... I gasped at the gun. I gasped as the gun suddenly withdraw from my mouth. You're a natural. And it looked like Chat was impressed. He placed the gun on the table. A little flutter of hope lit up in my chest. Perfect. They like you and they want to see more. They do? That's right, darling. He was still breathing hard. Okay. That last part. Although, I think we should give them one more little treat before we wrap up for the night. I thought that was the final. Did he? Did he really? Yes, actually. My attention snapped back to him as he composed himself with a satisfied sigh. I thought you might like that. He was talking to them again. Because I'm so distraught with them. A perfect end to a perfect stream. Thank you so much for joining me, my delightful patrons. And let's show a little appreciation for our lovely star degenerate without an E, because we can't have more than 11 characters. Yes, I agree. Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of fun next time too. Good night for now. He made the motion of blowing a kiss to the camera. Then he clicked something and tapped away at the keyboard. Are those lights gonna finally turn off? Like, I bet that hurts like hell. He sighed and turned to me. I squinted up at him painfully with my one good eye.
Ow! Jump scare.
Uh-oh. To my surprise, he had pulled off his mask. Well, you survived the show. That's not very common, you know. I could tell. I died 4 times. You should be proud of yourself. I had no idea what to feel. Everything hurt so much. As adorable as you are like that, we should get you cleaned up. His voice sounded different without the mask. My brain was barely holding on to the concept. Whoa, 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 back up, back up, back up. Suddenly he was holding my face looking at me. Snapping fingers. I'm tired. Let me just go back to sleep. Or to sleep. Oh my gosh. There you go. I still don't have an inventory. You are literally amazing. You passed out. Can't blame you. Can't blame you, really. You did lose a lot of blood. I gasped as I saw him clearly for the first time. No f***ing sound either. This is terrifying. He's older than I realized, and he really is short. But clearly inhuman as well. I looked around at the empty room around me. Why can't I see? What do you mean, why can't you see? You can see. You just described the man's stature. Ugh. I held up a hand to touch my eye and found bandages. My eye? Yes. Bit of a shame. But you have a spare, I did what you said. I survived. You said that's right. And you did very well. Aren't you gonna let me go? He responded in the sharp bark of a laugh. Oh, sweetie, you're not going to be leaving. A lump caught in my throat. Oh my gosh. You have a job now. You need to keep performing. What? In fact, you'd better get some rest. You want to heal as best you can for our next show. He stepped towards the door. No, it can't be. Oh no! Lumped forward and immediately crumbled to the floor. Searing pain shot up my foot. Yeah, you might want to stay off that foot. Don't want to tear your stitches. I cradled my foot and tried not to cry. It's because I was feisty. We still have the information that chat likes the feisty ones, so. Is that urine in that grate? Wait. We're gonna romance him now? Like, we're gonna actually save first. What should we say? I don't think we really care why he's doing this. I feel like that's stupid. Cause it's like, come on now. We know of his past, present, and no, I'm kidding. We already asked your real name. Stop playing games with me. You know what I'm trying to ask. I told you can call me Fox. No. But who are you really? What are you? Have you been under a rock for the last 5 years? Embarrassment crept up my face. I heard. Yeah, beastkin, right? Well then, you're all up to speed. But I sleep tight. With no bed, no covers, no pillow. I stared at the door, then I look around myself. Absolutely nothing, aside from a toilet in the corner and some kind of foam mattress. So we do have a bed. Try to escape, go to sleep. Brett. Let's try to escape. I huffed and stood up straight. I have to try. I tried the door first. But obviously, I'm dumb, so... Locked. And extremely heavy duty. I sighed. I guess I should have expected that. I spent another hour or so examining the room, the mattress, toilet, and every corner, every seam of wall to floor. But there's nothing. This was a huge waste of time. Oh, a beautiful... I love those cameras. They're my favorite types of cameras. I flopped down on the foam pad. I gazed up at the ceiling and noticed one of the lights was out. Huh? Wait, that's not a light.
Are you serious?
Are you dumb? I really want to stop. Because there's no way this bitch is that dumb. My sanity is pretty low, too. I should have just went to sleep. He could have been watching me. He might be watching me now. I curled up, disturbed. I can't think about that now. I need to get some rest. Give me my sanity back, too. Thank you. 50. Up. I woke up slowly, my body aching. The memory of the night before came flooding back to me with a wave of panic. As I started... Did we just forget when we sleep or something? I don't know. As I stared at my empty confines, the pain slowly turned into misery. I looked down at myself and froze. Plain underwear. He undressed me when I was knocked out. Again. I shivered at the thought before laying back down. There's no point in getting upset now. Yay, more sleep. That means more sanity recovery. I rolled over and closed my eyes. I stayed in that room for what felt like days, but it was impossible to tell. No windows, no change in the lights, nothing to look at all. The maddening silence was only broken once every several hours. A meager meal of bread and water. And a paper cup being pushed through the slot at the bottom of the door. That's disgusting. Just bread and some water, that's floats in your stomach. I considered starving myself. I didn't have the strength, so I ate. And I rested. I tried to pretend I was in a hospital. Right. Hospitals are not this dingy. That everything was fine. Some of my wounds began to feel a little better. But my eye didn't. It felt hot and itchy. I was too afraid to lift my bandages. Coward. I shook the thought from my head. I let myself drift away into an unwavering unconsciousness.